Hey guys, it's Dr. Jennifer with What Sold Sunday. We're in a little bit different location today in my sunroom. It's gray and sad, and so I am gray and sad in this picture right now. I don't have any hey Elena, how are you? I don't have any lights in here and there's no sunlight today. So it is what it is. And I've got a pretty short, actually, what sold this week. I was in Vegas for about 5 days. And so I did leave my Poshmark closet open, but I wasn't sending out offers or anything while I was gone. So I only had a couple sales. So a little bit less than I would normally have in a 2 week span. But yes, Viva Las Vegas. It was an interesting trip. Very expensive. Food was so expensive there, but it was good. It was for a veterinary conference. I learned a lot. I got to see Kristen Bell talk, and Gronk was there. One of the guys from Tanked I saw walk by at one point, and there was a lot of stuff going on. It was very overwhelming. There was 14,000 people at the conference. And I've noticed since COVID times and whatnot that I get very overwhelmed now in very large groups of people. So yeah, it was a little bit crazy. Yeah, I've had some stuff sell since I got back, but I haven't listed a lot. Yeah, there aren't any more cheap buffets. I know, I remember the days of the cheap buffets. Those are great. I spent yesterday doing laundry and I washed a bunch of the stuff that I got for free. There were a couple things that are going to redonate even after washing, but that's okay. My jacket that I found, the vintage Redskins Super Bowl 1983 jacket, had one little stain and a couple of pulls, but I am probably going to be listing that pretty high, maybe around like 200 or so, and see what happens because I cannot find another one that looks like that anywhere. And the damage is minimal for what it is. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it ends up on a what sold sometime soon, or if it will be like 5 years, like some of the stuff that sold this last 2 weeks. Yeah. Thank you for your validation. I was like, I don't know if I should list it that high, but I was like, I mean, you can only like you can't list higher, you can go down though. So yeah, exactly. You can always lower it later. So okay. I'm going to start with my what sold. Some of these started before I went to Vegas, and then the other ones were after. So this actually sold the day of my last what sold video. I just didn't add it because I hadn't done the work yet to put it in my Excel spreadsheet. But it was an Ann Taylor Loft linen rayon blend, abstract floral design, a sleeveless top, size medium. This I got at the penny sale, so I had there was no cost of goods, so it sold for $14 and I made $9.33 on it, and it sold within 3 months of listing it. So not too bad for an item that was pretty much free because it started out as a penny, but then I made all my money back for like one item. Yeah, it was cute. Next item are these, actually sold in the same day, two Chico's items. The first were these Chico's velvet tuxedo stripes So Slimming Girlfriend slim leg ankle jeans, size 2R. They sold for $25. I'm pretty sure on an offer. Yeah, and then I made $16.24 on these. They took about 3 months. These I actually got on Whatnot from Clarissa. So I was pretty happy with that turnaround. It was pretty quick. And then the other pair, morning Kim. The other pair of Chico's sold the same day, also for a good price. I think it was full price actually. They were these Chico's Travelers Collection khaki tan travel crop pants, size 2.5, which is about a large or size 14. And they sold for $29, which was what I listed them at. So I ended up making $22.43 on those, and they sold within a month of me listing them. Even though they were super boring, the Chico's Travelers Collection does really well for some reason. Definitely in the larger sizes. I don't know if I would pick up like a size 0, which I think is like a small, extra small maybe. I don't know. Their vanity sizing is a little bit weird, but I would definitely pick up the larger sizes of the Chico Travelers collections, just if you see it. I've done really well with them. Next, I sold these really cute Steve Madden Melrose Seafoam Green kitten heels, size 7. They were really cute, and they looked almost brand new. They still have like stickers on the bottom and everything, and they were a really pretty color. They sold for $20 on an offer, and I made $15.37 on them, and they took about 6 months to sell. They didn't get a lot of views or anything until I relisted them. So I do try and do relisting most days to keep my closet so fresh and so clean. But yeah, I don't think I relisted yesterday. I was busy and I was kind of sad, and I ended up going to dinner with friends to make myself feel better. Our next sale are these Free Fly men's utility shorts, outdoor fishing, hiking, size extra, extra large. They sold for $20 on an offer. These I got from a Thrift Generation, Jen, on Whatnot in one of her dollar sales, I think. Was it a dollar sale? I don't remember. My cost of goods was $5.36. But let's see. So they sold for $20. I ended up making $10.64, and they took about 2 months to sell. So they sold pretty quickly. And I don't know, like men's, like fishing, hiking, outdoor stuff is doing like fairly well for me. It is a little bit dependent on the brand, obviously, but it did feel better. Yeah, we actually went to Outback, and I told Kim, and she's jealous of my steak that I had. I also had butter cake, so it was delicious. Did I need butter cake? No, I did not, but it was delicious still. I did share it with my friends, so we didn't eat the whole thing. All right, next was a weird one. These vintage, the Get Along Gang 1984 plastic cup set. I had 2 of them. It was Montgomery Moose and Dottie Dog. I've never actually like seen the show, but I did some research, and they did have like the date on them, but they were tiny little cups. I don't remember if I had a measurement on here or not. I don't think I did, but they were just cute little cups, like little kid cups. So they sold for $17. I ended up making $11.16 on them, but they did take a year and 3 months to sell. So not something I would pick up again, but at the time I was like, oh, this is so cool. It's dated. Not everything dated is good. Yes, butter cake is yummy. My friend was like, she's like, why is this so good? And like her boyfriend and I looked at her and we're like, it's butter and sugar. That's why. Because that's literally all it's made out. It's like basically butter and sugar. All right, so my first sale that I made while I was in Vegas, I was kind of sad. It was like my first day there, and I couldn't ship them out till I got back. So I was like, fingers crossed they don't get mad, but it was my best sale of the year so far. These Vivienne Westwood Anglomania and Melissa Gold Ballerina slip-on flat shoes, size 8. They did sell for $92. I got these in January when I went to visit my parents. I went with my dad to a thrift store and he actually bought these for me because he was like, I'll pay for those. They were $5. And we got up to the register and then all shoes happened to be 50% off that day. So they were only like $2.50. He's like, I'll splurge for you. I was like, thanks, Dad. So anyway, they sold for $92. I had no cost of goods because my dad bought them for me. And I ended up making $73.60 on these. And they sold within a month and a half of me listing them. They actually had, I think, does it show on here? No, I think they had like 33 likers or something on them. Oh, here it is. Yeah, 32 likers on them before they sold. And they sold full price. That's what I had them listed for, was 92. So definitely happy with that sale. They were really cute. Me, so if they didn't sell, I was just going to keep them. But they did have the Vivienne Westwood logo on the toes. So anything logo Vivienne Westwood has done really well for me. So I did tell my dad, and he was very proud of that sale. I actually talked to him about it last night. He's so funny. I have an old video. Oh gosh, it's from like 2 years ago, I think, where I actually interviewed my dad after I took him to the bins for the first time. He calls it dumpster diving. So, yeah. I mean, I think she passed away recently. So I don't know if her stuff is doing better because of that, but I'll take it. I sold one of her logo ties last year. That was in my top 22 of 2022. And I think it sold for 72, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll take it. All right. This is Aloe Cool Fit Color Block Navy Aqua Athletic Long Sleeve Shirt, size medium. It sold for $17 on an offer. I ended up making $12.95 on it, and it took 1 year and 3 months to sell. So another one I was super happy to see go. This was one I was about to start heading to buy, sell, trade. If it didn't sell soon, I was tired of looking at it. Yeah. Okay. Look, we're learning things. Aloe stands for air, land, and ocean. I didn't know that. That's one, like, most of the aloe yoga type stuff that I've gotten has sold really quickly. That one, for some reason, did not. So, I don't know why. Our next one is the Simple by Design Blue Medallion Tapestry. This I got in a Goodwill, or no, in one of my ThreadUp scrap fabric boxes. And so this is like the packaging. I didn't have the packaging, but I found a picture of it. And so this is like what you could use it like on the wall or on your bed or whatever. I would definitely not pick this up myself, but you know, I got it in a box. So it did end up finally selling for $12. I ended up making $5.16 on it. And it took a year to sell. So not something I was super excited about, but I was very excited to see it leave my house because it took up a good space in a storage bin. What are you doing, little? Remy's walking around. Ocean yoga would be very hard, especially if you're in the surf, like waves crashing over you while you're doing stuff. That would be funny. Someone needs to get a video of that. All right, another good sale. This is another full price sale. Full Tilt World Tour Fringe Crop Tee, size small. This is something I got at the penny sale as well. It's really cute. I liked the graphic, very like band tee looking. I don't know. It wasn't technically a band tee of any sort, but it had like the fringe along the bottom, and it was on purpose because I did find a stock photo of it because I was like, did someone do this or is it supposed to be like that? But it was actually supposed to be like that. So someone purchased it for $18. I made $14.40 on it, and it took about 3 to 4 months to sell. I just forgot to look up something, but oh, it's okay. Let's see. Oh, I like going in the ocean. I've gotten beaten up pretty good by doing some body surfing. I like body surfing though, it's fun. Next, I sold this dog glamour to the bone, pink and black zebra ruffle heart rhinestone dress, size small. I sold it for $10. I think I made about $5 on it. I forgot to look up. I bought like a huge bag of dog clothes from a friend, and I think I'm already in the green, but if not, then I didn't make anything on this. I don't remember though. I forgot to look it up. I was going to look it up, but then I walked Remy and then I forgot. So, oh well. Just a cute little dog dress. Did have a little bit of wash wear. Next, kid sale, full price kid sale, full price. $25 for this Dr. Seuss, All the Places You'll Go shift dress, size 3T. Love this dress so much. It is so cute. It has all the stuff from the book on it. And it was, I think, a zipper back, but really cute dress. It did sell full price. I had some likes on it. So I was happy to sell that. And I ended up making $19.37 on a kid's dress. And it sold within 6 months of listing it, which honestly, for something kids isn't horrible, but I would have obviously liked it to go sooner than that. But very happy with that sale. Next, we have something I got in a Goodwill blue box. This was a unique spectrum pink and white tie-dye peasant boho blouse, size 3X. This also sold full price for $25. I ended up making $18.60 on it, and it took about 6 months to sell. I've got a couple 6-monthers in a row here. This is a really pretty top. I was actually thinking about keeping it, and then I have a lot of tops that look like that. So I was like, I'm actually wearing one. So I didn't need another one. Next, if you did or saw my video last year when I reached 500 subscribers and I did the free boxes, and I had some stuff I got for myself, this was one of the items. It was these Hot Topic Cosmic Lace-Up Combat Boots, size 9. They were really cool. I love the colors on them. And they finally sold for $20. I made $14.97 on them, and they took about 6 months to sell. So that was an offer from someone. I had them listed higher, but I was happy to get 20 at that point. Next one. All right, this is a fairly newer thing I picked up. It was this Philosophy wool blend long pencil skirt. It had embroidered dragonfly and embroidered ladybug and flowers on the front of it. Size 10. It was new with tags. It did retail for $68. I sent a $20 offer to someone, and they came back at $15. And it was like one of those things where I was like, just take it and get your money and run. So I did. I made $11.17 on it, but it took like 3 months to sell. So it was like one of those things where just move on to the next item, especially now that I got like 2 bags of free stuff. If you haven't checked out that video, definitely check out. Part 1 is out. Part 2 will be out next week. So stay tuned for part 2 of my free haul because I got some interesting things. All right. Next, we have something I've had forever. These Current Elliott zebra print ruby crop jeans, size 25. I actually got these on the Real when I had some credits, and they're they're an expensive brand, but they just sat and sat and sat. I finally sold them for 35 with a shipping discount, the new shipping discount, which is more. It's $2.02 instead of $1.72, which is a little bit annoying, but whatever. I ended up making $25.98 on these, but they did take almost 2 years to sell. So I have one other pair of Current Elliott jeans that I've got last year, I think. I found at the bins, but I don't have high hopes for that brand anymore. I mean, this is an okay sale, but it took way too long to happen. And I only have one more sale. So like I said, this is a short one this week. Our last sale was this fun holographic fanny pack that I actually bought for myself initially because I was doing a cruise and I was going to be like have an 80s night outfit, and then I was sick the whole cruise, so I didn't really use it. And then I decided just not to keep it, even though I could have for, future outfits or whatever. So someone sent me an offer for $15. It was unbranded. So I accepted $15 for it. And I ended up making $11.16 on it. And it took about 5 months to sell. So not horrible. For something that I bought initially just for a costume for myself. But those are all of my sales for the last 2 weeks. Just not as many things. Oh, also this fanny pack, the zippers were rainbows. It was really cute. I don't know if you can see it well, but it's like different colors on the zipper. Anyway. Yeah, it's a quickie. I have a bins bag. I have a purse that I actually thrifted that I use. So I am going to have to get a new one soon, though, because the zippers are starting to break on it because I use it so much. So I'm on the lookout for a new purse. We'll see if I find anything. Most of the purses recently have been like pretty trashed when I go to the bins. So I don't know if I'll find anything or not. But that is our what sold for the last 2 weeks. Oh, I don't know. Like fanny packs for me, one, sometimes they don't fit around the waist because they're really small. And then I don't know. For me, it gets in the way more. I use a crossbody, so I don't like hold my purse. It's just crossbody. So it's just on me. So that's how I do that. But anyway, have a good rest of your guys' Sunday. Sorry it was a little dark. I am here. Hello. And I will see you next time. Again, next week we'll have the second part of my haul coming out. I am actually caught up on all my hauls and stuff, so I don't know what else I'm going to be doing. I do have some stuff to bleach dye and tie dye, so eventually I'm going to get that done. I was going to do it today, but it's a little rainy still, so maybe tomorrow. But have a good day, everyone. As always, remember to help control the pet population and have your pets spayed or neutered. Bye, guys. Yeah, it's my backyard. Nature is my backyard. Yeah, I might record. Oh, look, the sun is coming out a little. I can see myself more. I might record some bleach dye stuff. There's a couple of things I want to try, so we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, have a good day. Adios.